Hello and welcome to the Clever Fox YouTube channel. My name is Ilysse and today we are planning using my Clever Fox Weekly Planner Pro with time slots. This planner is amazing because there is so much space for productivity and goal setting. I recently set up my 2025 goals and today I'm going to be mapping out the month of January based on those goals that I set. January tends to be a month that we kind of take a step back because of recovering from the busyness of the holiday season and all of the end of year celebrations, but it doesn't have to be. My focus in January is going to be getting a bit of a head start on my goals while also trying to take some time to rest and recover from a very busy last quarter of 2024. Make sure that you watch this whole video so you don't miss any of the tips and tricks that we are going to be talking about today. And also make sure you're subscribed to our channel and you have that notification bell turned on so that you get notified each time we share a new video. Let's dive right in. All right, now this is an undated planner and I went ahead and added the dates in. I do love an undated planner because you can start it at any time. And also if there's one month that planning just may not be what works for you, you don't feel like you wasted a month if you skipped it because you can just move to the next month that you are able to plan and it's undated. So I do love, love, love an undated planner. We're going to go in immediately with some things that I already know are coming up throughout the month and putting down what you know is happening before you go to put any other goals or anything like that is really helpful for me, especially because then I'm able to really see what I have room for. So we're gonna go ahead with these stickers. And then I also like to put my paydays down. Even though I use a budget planner and I mark my paydays there too, I really like my payday stickers to be everywhere that I can put them because it helps me remember that I need to, I was going to say pay attention to my finances, but I think I pay attention to my finances all the time. It's just like, okay, let's really take a look at the numbers. Let's really take a look at the budget. Let's make sure that everything matches up the way that it's supposed to and make sure that nothing is getting missed. Because I've been in a routine for so long of really consistently checking my budget, I want to continue like that routine. So my payday is the Friday before this Monday, when Monday is a holiday. So we're going to write Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And then we have birthdays. So I have my boyfriend's sister's birthday and my stepsister's birthday. And then appointments. So at 2:30 p.m. I have my neurologist. And at 7:30 a.m., such an early appointment, I have my eye doctor. I do like making early appointments when the doctor's office has them available. That day when I have to wake up so early in the morning, I don't love them, but the fact that I don't have to miss any work hours and can make those appointments is really helpful for me because I hate like leaving midday for an appointment and wondering what I'm missing. I feel like that always stresses me out quite a bit. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some plans that I have. January isn't too busy with plans, which I'm really grateful for because I feel like November and December were insane. And sometimes other things like my goals fall to the wayside when life just feels really, really busy. So on the 11th, we are going to a comedy show. On the 12th, I have some brunch plans with some friends. And then on the 26th, I have my friend's baby shower. The last 3 years with the age that I am, I'm 37, all of my friends are in baby mode. So I don't think that there's been any like gap in time where someone hasn't been pregnant. So now, the next thing that I want to do is take a little vacation sticker and we're going to put this sticker right here. And it's like kind of a mini vacation, but I'm going on a weekend getaway with my boyfriend and his friend for a little winter trip. And just really neatly doing a line like that helps me see that we are blocked off that day. And then the final thing I think to put in here, let's look for a fun sticker to include. Maybe right here, and we're going to write Happy New Year. And then we need room for one more plan because on New Year's Day, my boyfriend's family has a tradition of going ice skating, which I'm really excited about and hope I don't get injured during. Okay, so we have like a very basic setup here. I didn't include my bills in this, but again, I have a budget planner. I think that the only other thing that I want to include are the trash days. So there won't be a pickup on the 1st. So I'm just gonna write trash. And then Friday is recycling. Because I'm gonna be missing the recycling the week before for vacation, it'll be really important to take it out this week. My recycling is alternate things like every other week. One week is plastic and one week is like cardboard. So when I miss one, it really like fills up. And then I have another trash day Saturday. So if I miss one of the trash days, it's okay. Especially in the winter, because if like my kitchen garbage fills up, I take it out and put it in the garage in the garbage can. And in the winter, it doesn't really smell or anything. It's more a concern in the summer when it's hot and you don't want the trash just like sitting there. So I think that we have a very good basic template for the month. And now that as I'm glancing at this, I can really see what I have room for, where things are open, and what I can add to it. Now we are going to take my annual goals and move action items from these goals into my planner. So I think that what I want to do first is take the colors that correspond to the goals and put those in the planner before we get into the monthly calendar. So health and fitness, we want to stick to an exercise routine and commit to healthy eating, keeping up with all appointments. So this month's goals, I'm going to write exercise 4 times per week and no takeout. Now, to incorporate that into my actual plans, I think that I decided that Mondays are going to be my grocery shopping days. Typically I would do Sunday, but I feel like Monday is a good one for me because Monday nights, you don't usually have plans. My boyfriend is in a like billiards league and he leaves Monday nights for that. And so I feel like it's a good day that as soon as I finish work, I can go home or I can go to the grocery store. I do work from home. I can go to the grocery store and immediately come home and start prepping my meals for the week. And then we have these like fitness stickers. So I think that putting these in every other day is going to be helpful for me because it'll be the reminder as I'm looking at the planner that day of what needs to be done. If I want to do 4 days a week, I guess we're gonna do Saturday and Sunday as well. So let's just kind of stick with the same days and then giving myself certain days off. Like Fridays are a day that would be really challenging for me to exercise because I work from 8 to 4 on Fridays. I feel like then I just finish work and then go out for whatever my Friday plans are. And there's just not a lot of time. I try to not wake up too much earlier than my workday starts on Fridays because then I'm exhausted going out Friday night and all I want to do is go to bed. So I do try to limit what I put on my plate on Fridays. So I think that having these stickers in is going to be really helpful for a way to get my plans in. Because I'm going to be away, we're going to add in Wednesday here. And Thursday, I'm not leaving until after work, but again, I think it's gonna be one of those later nights. So maybe this day we stick it in on Monday as well. If my goal is 4 days, it shouldn't matter if I'm gonna be away for a few of them. I am going to be home for 4 days. So I should really, make sure that I do that. So now I have my exercise 4 times a week goal in there, and I have my no takeout goal sort of in there because I put the grocery shopping in. The next one that we're going to talk about is work. So I don't actually think that I'm going to put much for business and career in here besides the fact that I want to set up meeting for February. And then my goal is to meet with my boss of my full-time job in February and have a discussion with him about possibly transitioning to part-time and see what that may look like to work towards this goal of leaving by May. Then we have finance, invest savings, open SEP IRA, 2 extra mortgage payments, 10 months of each paycheck, and reach 12 months of bills saved. So a lot of that is going to happen in my budget planner, but what I am going to write here is open SEP IRA, which is a separate retirement account. It doesn't stand for separate, that's what I'm saying. And then on the 15th, I have to remember is quarterly taxes are due. Alrighty, moving forward, reading 50 books, daily journaling, 2 personal development books per month. So we want to choose personal development books, and I'd like to read 1 book per week. This pen seems to be going out. Okay, we're going to just use a regular black pen here since I can't quite see that. Next up is relationship and romance. Live with James, plan our year, plan 2 trips, build our life together. So in preparation to live with James, map out inventory assessment. I feel like that sounds so corporate. One of the things that we need to figure out, and I think that January is a good time to start this because it's a little bit of a quieter month, is what is being brought here, what is not. So we've already figured it out in terms of furniture and stuff, but like, do we really need 2 sets of dishes and glassware and silverware and all of that kind of stuff? So that's something that we want to map out for the year. And then I also want to do 1 date night, like going out date night in the month. So as I'm looking at the schedule, I mean, we actually sort of are going on a date night for this comedy show. I'm assuming we'll go out to dinner beforehand and then the comedy show. If that doesn't work, then probably one of these 2 weekends would be good for that as well. Next category is 2 friend days a month and 2 family days a month. So plan 2 friend days. And then family days includes like both of our families. So this is his sister, so I'm assuming we'll spend time together at some point to celebrate her birthday. This is also a plan with his family. We don't have any plans with my family throughout the month. This is my stepsister's birthday, but she lives in Wisconsin, so I don't think she'll be coming home for her birthday, but we do need to plan 2 family days. A lot of my winter family days used to be going to see my niece and nephew play sports, like indoor sports in the winter, but neither of them are this winter. They're doing more of like training programs, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more intentional about making plans with them. And then we have fun and recreation, travel more, find inexpensive activities. This I think is going to be something that's more a February goal. I think that January is going to be very much like catching up from the last 2 months being really busy and prepping for the year. I think that this is like once we're in the year, these are some areas to look at. And then we have celebrate our holidays with our families and share our traditions. There isn't anything really to do there. I mean, there is a tradition, even though it's not religious, with his family about going ice skating. So we are leaving some room as the month goes on for other things that may come up. Okay, skills to learn is how to open my SEP IRA and invest my retirement. Next up is habits to adopt is exercise and healthy choices. Places to go and people to see. I'm going to write Poconos, which is where we are going on this little getaway, and friends. And then things to avoid. I'm going to do 2 colors here. In green is finance, impulse spending, and stress takeout. I tend to take out and get food delivery when I'm stressed or when I've had a rough day, and those are things that I want to avoid. The notes section we are going to leave blank for now because I really like it as a way to jot things down that are coming up throughout the month and use them to have kind of like a brain dump of everything that needs to come up or needs to be included in the planner. If other things don't come up, because sometimes they just don't, then I use this as kind of like a journaling space throughout the month. You could even block this off for each week because this is sized so perfectly, and you can list out goals for each specific week. I would do this with the first week, and then I would reset as I do my weekly planning for the next one. So hopefully you found this video helpful, just kind of showing a little bit about how to include both your goals and your plans in your planner, and making sure that if you are taking time to set goals, you are also moving those goals into your planner to set yourself up for success. You can pick up this planner over at cleverfoxplanner.com. Please do make sure you are subscribed to our channel, you give this video a thumbs up, and you have your notification bell turned on so that you get notified when we share new videos. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for spending time with us today, and we'll see you soon.